Hello everyone, hope you're doing wonderful today. Today's video is about the common objects that you put in resin like metal, paper, flowers, wood, etc. While making the video, I felt it was turning into a very long one, so I've divided it into a few episodes. So I'm going to start today with metal and glitter. As far as metal is concerned, you don't need to seal it or put any primer on it. Just make sure it's clean. For example, here I'm taking some old coins and putting it into a silicone mold that is filled with resin. Since the coin has weight, it will sink down to the bottom, and so all you have to do is just pour resin over it and allow this to cure. Resin has cured. As you can see, there is no change in color or texture of the coins. Here I have a metal bead which is very light in weight, and it has two holes, probably to be used with string. So if you want to put this in resin, first you have to seal the holes. So the first thing I've done is seal the two holes with some glue. I've put some resin in a mold and I'm going to place the metal bead, push it down, and we're going to wait for 5 minutes. After about 5 minutes, you'll observe that the metal bead has risen to the top. So this happens whenever the object is very light in weight. So here's what I do. I pour resin until it reaches about 3/4 of the object, and then allow the object to remain in the resin until the resin has half cured. The resin has cured halfway through, so at this point of time the metal object will not move anymore, so you can cover the remaining mold with some more resin. The resin is cured fully, and as you can see, again there is no change in color or texture of the metal. If the metal has any holes or gaps, just to cover it with some glue or tape. The next object I'm going to move on to is glitter. Perhaps one of the most common objects that is used along with resin is glitter. Here I'm using a 3:1 resin which has a very low viscosity. I have allowed it to rest for about half an hour or so and mixed some glitter in it. And I'm going to pour it directly into the mold and allow it to cure. Here I'm mixing another batch of the same low viscosity resin with some glitter. The only difference is that I have allowed this to rest for about 1.5 hours. So we're going to pour it into the mold and allow the resin to fully cure. We're going to unmold both the cubes. Okay, this is the first one, and as you can see, the glitter has sunk to the bottom. I rested that for half an hour. This is the second one. It's done a much better job. I had rested this for about 1.5 hours. The more thicker the resin, the better job the glitter does of staying all over the resin. This concludes episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share for more videos. I'll see you in the next one.